Habang ito ay tunghayan natin ang isang panayam ng ating kasamang si Emil Carion.
Maraming salamat sa pagpapatuloy ng ating balitaan. Narito tayo sa segment na Salam, Daan sa Kapayapaan. At ngayong umaga, atin pong bisita dito mismo sa ating set ang mismong representative ng 1st District of Sulu na si Representative Tupay Loong ng 1st District of Sulu at siya rin ang chairman ng House Committee on Muslim Affairs. At syempre kasama pa rin natin ang ating PITEA President at ARMM Bureau Chief ni Brother Munir General. Good morning po mga gentlemen.
Magandang umaga bansang Pilipinas. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh sa mga Bangsamoro area.
Congressman.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh sa lahat ng nood. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
Congressman Loong, napakamakulay po ng inyong karanasan at kasaysayan dito po sa usapin ng kapayapaan. Kayo po ay isa sa leader ng Magic 8 way back in 1972 at ngayon, kayo rin ang leader ng pangunguna naman sa daan sa kapayapaan. Ano po yung nakikita niyong paradigm shift dito?
Well, insofar as I'm concerned, being a former leader of the Moro National Liberation Front, this situation right now undertaken by the government, this is a very positive development, and hopefully if this will succeed, this is what the country needs, and everybody are duty bound to support this peace initiative of the government, and we in Congress, we are duty bound to support the activities of the government.
So, sa palagay niyo, Congressman, kung dumating na sa Kongreso itong Bangsamoro Basic Law, hindi ba ito'y mahirapan ipasa sa inyong kapulungan, kababag kapulungan?
Alam mo, I think it's normal. There are members of Congress who has their own personal view, and what is important, this is an urgent bill to be certified by the President. I'm almost certain this will pass in Congress, hopefully. But we are just waiting for the Transitory Commission to submit the proposed draft to the House of Representatives.
Yeah, nabanggit mo yung Transitory Commission na mag-sumiti ng proposed draft sa Kongreso. Paano na po, ating maalala, meron na mga agreement no, na nilagdaan ng gobyerno at saka Moro National Liberation nung araw.
Tracing the history of the past, in 1976, the Tripoli Agreement was signed, entered into by the government and the Moro National Liberation Front. Now, as a result, Congress enacted the Basic Law 6734. And because of the refusal of Chairman Miswari to abide by that, because he claimed that it was done by the government unilaterally, so there was another negotiation conducted during Marcos, during Ramos' time, and it was finally concluded in 1996, the so-called final agreement. It done two organic law, one for MNLF, one for MILF. It should be only one. As far as I'm concerned, no, in all my consultation with the people, because everybody is crying for peace, everybody is already tired of sacrificing certain predicament because of the negative effect of this rebellion. So I think the people is already decided to put an end to this once and for all.
Bilang isang chair ng House Committee on Muslim Affairs, ito yung committee na talagang siguro nakatuon dito. Kayo ba may balak na imbitahin itong dalawang front na para magkaroon ng kasunduan?
As a matter of fact, I wrote a letter personally to the President because my feeling is the issue is no longer in our level. The President should take a direct hand to invite the OIC and the Moro National Liberation Front representative, because as we all know that Miswari is covered with warrant of arrest, requiring the group of MNLF and the MILF to sit down in one table.
Bilang isang itong naunang grupo, itong Magic 8. Paano po yung naging succession from Magic 8 to MNLF to MIL? Short history po.
The so-called Magic 8 it was called by President Marcos kasi una sa lahat, when martial law was declared, I was student in 1972. I was student at the time, but I'm aware that there is going to have a Muslim rebellion in Mindanao. So I stopped studying. Instead, I ran to the hill when martial law was declared, taking arm and confront the armed forces of the Philippines. The record will bear me out that we were the first group who opposed martial law. Now, you know, the Tausug character, they don't know how to go to the parliament of the state. Instead, they take arm and let the sound of the guns speak for their sentiment and speak for their right.
Paano niyo pong nakikita ngayon ang development process, ang peace process? Paano yung magiging sangkap na ito pag nabuo ng framework agreement? Anong mga potential na darating sa ating lugar?
Well, nung panahon na yon, yung nag-uusap na kami with the late Marcos, as you know, the significant effect of that, Basilan was a city at that time. And because of the Magic 8 for the creation of Basilan into an independent province, now you can see the significant effect of that. Because instead of Basilan was a city at the time, and now there is governor, there is vice governor, there is representative in the House of Congress. So sa tingin namin, pag na-realize itong Bangsamoro Basic Law, another layer of government, then another national expenditure program to be downloaded to the Bangsamoro government, then that is an additional expenditure program for development to be downloaded to the different provinces and municipalities in the Bangsamoro autonomous government.
Mula sa armadong pakikibaka, ngayon tinahak niya ang landas ng kapayapaan. At ako bilang isang Bangsamoro journalist, ako po ay optimistic din na sana itong framework agreement na lalagdaan, ipapasa ng Kongreso, ito na ang kahuli-hulihan agreement na magbigay ng tunay na kapayapaan sa Mindanao.
Assuming the framework agreement will transform into organic law and ratified by the people, that eventually the establishment of the Bangsamoro government will be put in place. Starting 2016, then on the 2016, the transitory authority will face election. Now, ang ating maasahan dito, as we are all aware, there are several international community who is willing to contribute to the rehabilitation, total rehabilitation to the damage of lives and property of the area affected by this rebellion. The Aquino administration would like to prove to the people of the Bangsamoro area of his sincerity and his determination to put an end to this conflict during his administration.
Tayo ay pinalad, pinaunlakan ng isang respetadong Muslim leader sa Mindanao, si Congressman Tupay Loong ng 1st District of Sulu. Dahil siya ay pumunta dito sa set ng Salam, ang daan sa kapayapaan. Congressman, kami ay nagpapasalamat sa iyo, harinawa itong framework agreement na ibabalangkas ninyo sa Kongreso. Ito na ang kasagutan sa ating problema sa Mindanao, na sana ang mailap na kapayapaan ay matamo na ng bawat mamayan sa Mindanao, lalo na sa Bangsamoro.
Okay? Si Congressman Tupay Loong, mismong chairman ng House Committee on Muslim House of Representatives. Kayo po, ang inyong mensahe para sa ating mga kabata.
Una sa lahat, Brother Emil, Brother Moner, ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong dalawa na naimbitahan ninyo ako dito sa programa ninyo upang may paliwanag sa lahat ng ating mga kababayan, hindi lang sa Bangsamoro pero sa buong bansa, na ang ating panawagan sa mga taga Mindanao, kailangan magbuo tayo at susuportan natin ang initiative ng ating Pangulo, si Pangulong Aquino, para magkaroon na tayo ng kapayapaan sa Mindanao. And we invite all our people in the Bangsamoro to stand united and support the initiative of the President so that we can put into final conclusion for our people to live in peace, to live in harmony, and to live under the atmosphere of peace and prosperity. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Maraming salamat po si Representative Tupay Loong ng 1st District of Sulu. Marami po nagsasabi na mailap ang kapayapaan Pero siguro ang mga nagsasabi nito ay yung mailap din ang kanilang isipan. Mula mismo sa bibig ng mga nanguna sa nanguna paghawak ng armas laban sa gobyerno, ngayon ay nagsasabing hindi mailap ang kapayapaan. Malapit na ang kapayapaan. Para sa mga taong nagmamahal sa bansang Pilipinas, siguro ito po ang tama. Malapit na ang kapayapaan. Patuloy po nating tatalakayin yan dito po sa Salam, Daan sa Kapayapaan. Magpapatuloy